Alright, so this is not going to be another movie review. This one's called The Medallion 2003. This is going to be another Jackie Chan flick. Giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. I like I like the explosion on the boat and the goofy dingbat Interpol agent, Jackie Chan's sidekick. Not him, but his wife. I thought he was corny and stupid. I didn't laugh a single time in this movie. It's supposed to be an action comedy. And let me show you what else I got here from Netflix. I know it's been a while since I've done a movie review. Mainly because I've been working crazy hours, but there's Hand of Death in 1975. Jackie Chan, The Hand of Death. I'm looking forward to this one, actually. Some early Jackie Chan stuff. Not this newer crapola. The third Rush Hour is pretty decent. Here's Crime Story. This looks halfway decent. I'm somewhat looking forward to this one. And what else I got coming down the pike? I know Adrian was asking me to do a separate video like this about stuff that I got coming up. 1911. Another Jackie Chan from 2011 that I'm not looking forward to. Then I start getting into the stuff that Adrian mentioned a few years ago, namely Amityville 2, The Possession, and Diary of a Cannibal. So that's what I got coming up next week. What else? Oh, getting back to the Medallion. So this is going to be the Jackie Chan ripoff on The Matrix, I think. There's a little boy who has a magic medallion. You can chop it in half, but it won't give anybody immortality unless you get the whole medallion. So Julian Sands and Anthony Wong, of all people. I can't tell if he's actually speaking English in this one or his English is really bad, so they dubbed over it. But of course, he was in the creme de la creme of all Cat 5 films, the one that all other Cat 5 films aspired to, namely The Untold Story. Then he did the Ebola Syndrome, which was another great flick. Cat 5. So I guess he was doing Cat 5 movies back in the 80s, and he graduated to lamestream movies like this. Although this one was a financial flop. It got bad reviews and didn't generate a profit. But it came close to breaking even, so it wasn't a complete financial flop. You could say, I think it gets a 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb. The Medallion. Let's see. Pulling it up on IMDb. Yep, 5.3 out of 10. 40,000. Holy cow. So a lot of people have seen this one. That's why I call it lamestream. But the movie critics didn't like it. For the most part. And right, so Julian Sands, Anthony Wong is the bad guy. I can't even recognize him. like, 20 years, 25 years later, whatever, 20 years later. And he's in this goofy looking pinstripe suit with his bowler hat. He's supposed to be the bad guy with Julian Sands. Okay, so they team up to steal the medallion from this boy. And the boy is the only one who can turn the medallion on. So at one point, well, Jackie Chan is a Hong Kong police officer who gets mixed up with Interpol and the goofy, unfunny Interpol dude, whose wife is really interesting, but she doesn't show anything other than her kung fu moves. And pretty cool that she's into guns and kung fu. Self-defense lady. Usually you don't see women using turning the tables by protecting their home with guns. So that was kind of a refreshing change of pace there. To see a woman actually defending herself. But anyways, she's pretty cool. She's really the reason to watch this one, quite honestly. And so the medallion gives Jackie Chan and Julian Sands immortality, but it can also take away life if the boy wills, depending on the boy's mood or something. I don't know. And at one point, Jackie Chan and the boy are in a shipping container, and Anthony Wong pushes it into the Hong Kong harbor or whatever. And so Jackie Chan dies from drowning, but the boy turns on the medallion and makes him immortal. And you can poke holes in him, and he doesn't bleed. Light shines through him and stuff. And so the rest of the movie is Jackie Chan moving around super fast, like the Matrix. And Julian Sands eventually gets a hold of the medallion, steals half of the medallion from Jackie Chan after the boy gives him half. And he becomes immortal. A lot of scenes were edited. I think they cut it down to they kind of shortened the movie. A lot of stuff that wasn't explained, but they did add the deleted scenes in the bonus features, which was pretty cool. This is 1 hour 28 minutes. So they did a lot of choppy editing, and the bonus features can sort of clue you in that whenever he eats something, it turns into like battery acid or something like that. And they tried to use a lot of CGI special effects, but I wasn't too impressed with the fight scene between Julian Sands and Jackie Chan towards the end. This movie just, I don't know. It's like a typical Jackie Chan movie from this time period. Let me just put it to you that way. It's supposed to be an action comedy, but the comedy part isn't too funny. Fight scenes are okay, but it's all string, fast motion, string kung fu, like the Matrix or something. And kind of lame, but not a terrible movie. It's mildly entertaining. I couldn't stand Jackie Chan's girlfriend, the other Interpol agent. She is not attractive at all. I don't know what Jackie Chan sees in her, but Jackie Chan keeps getting smacked in the face by her. And that's supposed to be funny, I guess. They had to keep doing takes during the outtakes during the rolling credits. And so Jackie Chan got slapped in the face multiple times. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about this movie. More than enough. You pretty much get the gist of it. Watch The Hand of Death. Right now, 1975. One of the earliest Jackie Chan that I can remember. But he might have been in a movie when he was a kid. Earlier than that. Let's see. I guess he was in some 60s stuff when he was a kid. 1960s. Okay. Pulling it up. He was in Big and Little Wong Tin Bear, 1962. Let me guess, all these are Hong Kong movies. He did a lot of movies prior to 1975. Cool. So I get to watch one of those. And I got my son back finally after 10 days of insane working 2 jobs. I think I worked, I want to say 13 days in a row. Something like that. So hopefully I can stick $1,000 in my Robinhood next week before I pay the rent. And I'm way ahead on my on hitting my financial goal this year of saving $40,000. So good news on that. I'm just waiting to cash out my company stock so that I can move to a lower tax state. He wants to move to Texas. But his mother thinks that crazy Texans don't want to wear masks or get vaccinated or whatever. Get the COVID shot, I should say. It's not really a vaccine. But my best friend Jing moved to Dallas. I don't know. Texas is kind of a mixed bag in terms of overall taxes. And the weather is pretty bad. But anyways, I'm stuck here in California. So is my son. Until we can get the heck out of here. And, that might not be until next year or possibly when he turns 18. So that's what's happening. A lot of long hours. Sorry for the delay on getting these movie reviews in. But I did catch up on some sleep during the past couple days. And I've been drinking the Red Line, which has been kicking in pretty hard after not getting enough sleep for about 11 days. The last 2 days I've been catching up on sleep. And I haven't been able to take a little naps whenever I get a break because of the Red Line energy drink. So that's what's happening. Not much else going on. Oh, I did I did try to invest in more IPOs, but the Robinhood keeps giving me like one share of each company, and the companies are not that great. The stock price keeps going down after the IPO. I got the clickbait company and the and the health fitness center company. Those two companies haven't done too well after their IPOs. They're either flat or slight decline. Fortunately, I only bought one share in each company. The clickbait company is located here in San Francisco. I forget what it's called. Here, I can tell you now. Pull up my Robinhood. Cool. It's ironic too because my the stocks that I bought prior to my IPO stuff are actually doing a lot better, and it consists of like 99% of my portfolio. These other non-IPO stocks. So, anyways, just spinning around. It's not doing anything. Oh, here it goes. So I go to account, and what do we got here? So I got all this cash, like $3,000 floating around to get in on these IPOs. But like I said, they only give me one share in each company. So I'm wondering if they'll pay me interest on all this cash that I have sitting waiting to get in on some of these IPO actions. Come on. Oh, why doesn't it pop up? Ah, here we go. Finally. So it says I have $3,828 in brokerage cash. Outbrain is the clickbait company here in San Francisco. I bought it at 20 and it went down to $19.90. So only 10 cents loss. And then F45 Training, the Mark Wahlberg company. I bought it at $16 a share and it went down to $15.05. A loss of 95 cents. Not much of capital losses, but thankfully it was a blessing in disguise that Robinhood only gave me one share in each company. I asked for a lot more, but enough about investing. I'm gonna watch Hand of Death now. Laters.